Assalamualaikum. Today we proceed to next section, which is monotone sequences. Alright, so now we look at to the definition of monotone sequences. A sequence S sub n is increasing if S sub n less equals to S sub n plus 1 for all n element of natural number. And a sequence is decreasing if S sub n is greater equals to S sub n plus 1. A sequence is monotone if it is increasing or decreasing. Okay, so you need to remember, you need to know what is increasing sequence and what is decreasing sequence. Okay, so for increasing sequence, okay, we will use this definition, okay, which is S sub n, okay, less equals to S sub n plus 1. Okay, for example, katalah given S sub n, so if we expand where n is natural number, so natural number they start from 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay, so S sub n, if we expand we get S sub 1, S sub 2, expand lagi we get S sub 3 and then S sub 4 and so on. So untuk increasing sequence, okay, S sub n kena less equals to S sub n plus 1. For example, S1 kena less or equals to S sub 2. Okay. So first term must less than second term. Okay. Or S sub 2 must less than S sub 3. And then S sub 3 less equals to S sub 4 and so on. Okay. Next, decreasing. For decreasing sequence, okay, for decreasing, S sub 1 must greater equals to S sub 2, and then greater equals to S sub 3, greater equals to S sub 4, and then greater equals to and so on. Okay, so you need to remember the definition of increasing and decreasing sequence given by this. Okay, so now we look at to the example. Okay, so let's say given A sub n. Okay, so the sequence of A sub n given by equals to n. Okay, so if we expand, we get, okay, n. So kalau kita start from natural number, okay, so dia akan dapat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Okay, next, B sub n given by 2 power n. Okay, so if we expand, we get 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, so equals to 2, 4, 8. And then example number 3, C sub n, 2 minus 1 over n. So 2 minus 1 over n, if we expand, 2 minus 1 over 1, next term, 2 minus 1 over 2, next term 2 minus 1 over 3, so we get 1, 1 half and 1 2/3. So these three sequence are increasing. Okay, why increase? Because bila kita test, okay, so when we test S1 dia kena less than S2. Okay, so this is S1, this is S2. So dia less or equals to S2. And then S2 dia less than S3. So S3 less than S4 and so on. Same goes with B sub n. So 2 less than 4, 4 less than 8 and so on. Same goes with this. 1 less than 1 half and then 1 half less than 1 over 2/3. Alright, so from definition of increasing sequence, so the sequence of A n, B n, C n are increasing. Okay, alright. Next, D sub n. So D sub n given by 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So D sub n also increasing. Okay, doesn't matter bila ada repeated dia punya sequence, but dia adalah increase. Okay, so if we compare S1 which is 1, dia less or equal to 1. So 1 dia less than 2, so 2 dia less or equal to 2. Okay, so dia menepati definition of increasing sequence. So D sub n also increasing. Alright, next example, S sub n given by f of 5 over n, and then T sub n given by minus 5n. So both sequence ni are decreasing. So if we look at this, so S sub n 5 over n, if we expand we get 5, 5 over 2, 5 over 3, 5 over 4 and so on. So bila kita test, so S1 ni dia greater or equals to S2. And then S2 also greater equals to 5 over 3. So 5 over 3 greater than 5 over 4 and so on. Okay, untuk sequence T sub n, minus 5 is greater than minus 10, minus 10 greater than minus 15 and so on. So both sequence ni are decreasing. Okay, so using the definition of decreasing sequence. Alright, okay, next, the constant sequence U sub n. So given U sub n which is constant, which is dia punya sequence dia is 1, 1, 1, 1. So the sequence UN is both increasing and decreasing. Okay. So bila both increase and decrease, they are not monotone. Okay. So bila dia monotone, dia increase or decrease. Alright. Okay. Next example. Given xn. Okay. So xn and yn are not monotone. Why? Okay. So from definition, a sequence is monotone if it is increasing or decreasing. Okay. So bila dia not monotone, jadi dia not increase or not decrease. Alright. So now we look at to the sequence of S sub n given by minus 1 power n over n. So if we expand, we get minus 1 half 1 over 3, 1 over 4. Okay. So kalau kita tengok, when n ni, when small n is odd, so x sub n given by dia adalah minus. Okay, when n is even, so the sequence is positive. Alright, so they're not monotone. Why? Okay, because S1 ni minus 1. Okay, so bila minus 1, dia less than half. Okay, but half ni dia greater pula than 1 over 3. And then 1 over 3 less pula than 1 over 4. So bila dia not increase or not decrease, so dia not monotone. Okay, same goes with y sub n. So y sub n given by cos n pi over 3. So if we expand the sequence, we get the S1 is 0.5. So 0.5 is greater than minus 0.5. Okay, so minus 0.5 also greater. Okay, so from this from first, second, third ni kita nampak dia decreasing, but from minus 1 dia less than minus 0.5, so dia increase balik kat sini. So because of that, dia not monotone. Okay, next we look at the theorem, monotone convergence theorem. So please, theorem ni you all kena hafal. Okay. Alright, a monotone sequence is convergent if and only if it is bounded. Okay, so given the monotone convergence theorem, okay, so ataupun short form kita panggil MCT. Okay, a monotone ni maksudnya sequence tu dia kena increase or decrease. And then dia converge if and only if it is bounded. So from previous example, kita tengok yang mana dia monoton. So the sequence is monotone bila dia increase, dia decrease. So A sub n, B sub n, C sub n, S sub n, and T sub n. So semua sequence ni are monotone. But which one is bounded? Okay. So which one is converge? So kita check A sub n not converge because bila kita expand 1, 2, 3 until infinity, so they're not converge. Okay. B sub n also not converge. Okay, because they're until positive infinity. How about C sub n? Okay, so C sub n are converge. Okay, because when we find the limit, okay, so katalah cari limit n approaches infinity of 2 minus 1 over n. So we get minus 1 over infinity is 0. So approaches to 2. Jadi they converge to 2. So C sub n ni, okay, is bounded. Okay, bounded. Okay, now look at to the decreasing. So bila dia decrease, dia monotone. Okay, so which one is converge? So yang converge-nya is S sub n. Okay, because we find the limit, okay, n approaches infinity 5 over n, so dia approaches to 0. So converge to 0. So S sub n is monotone, converge, so dia bounded. So T sub n not because they're not converge, they diverge.